I hate confrontation, but my son's friend's family are freeloaders. They have zero boundaries.
Oh.
My 10-year-old boy met a kid named Ben at his swim club. Ben has 2 teenage sisters who are also there at the same time. Jessica, the mom, is very nice, but our parenting styles are different. I'm not saying one is better than the other, just different. For example, my son knows never to swear or call me or anyone names. Ben and his sister occasionally call their mom names like bitch or cunt. Also, I know.
Oh my God.
That is bad parenting, sorry, straight up. Also, even though the older sister has seen us every week for the past 3 years, they never acknowledge us when we say hi at the pool. Last year, my son's birthday, we rented a video game truck. Since it is paid per person, we carefully counted the kids. Jessica showed up with her husband and her 2 teenage daughters, and they all went into the truck to play. The whole time, they ignore the kids and the birthday boy. I mean, they are adults. What were they doing there? I ended up paying extra for them. The girls also acted rude. I do not want to be harsh, but it felt very disrespectful, even when we offered them pizza and snacks. Last week, I invited Sheila and her son. This is another friend. And I also told Jessica she and Ben could come if she wanted to see the Super Mario movie. She said she will get back to me, and later told me her entire family will be coming. I bought the tickets and sent Sheila her portion receipt, and she paid me right away. I sent Jessica hers, but got nothing back. Then on Thursday at swim, she hugged me and said, "Oh my God, thank you for treating us all to see Super Mario 4D. I was shocked. I was shocked. I had even sent her the receipt. I did not say anything. I asked Sheila what to do, and she said there is probably nothing I can do." Wow, so Sheila's also someone who doesn't like confrontation. Again, Sheila is her other mom friend. Listen, I am an immigrant, and where I come from, on the day of the movie, her family showed up again, no greeting, no acknowledgement, just occasional eye rolling. Now my son's birthday is coming up and he wants the video game truck again. How can someone like me who hates confrontation and does not want to affect my son's friendship tell this mom not to bring her teenagers to the party? Listen, I'm an immigrant, and where I come from, we have a saying: you do not have to be friends with everyone, but you should always be polite and respectful, especially towards the host. I'm just tired of paying for 2 entitled teenagers. Is this really acceptable behavior for a teen, or am I out of touch?
I don't think so. Like, she should be, if she's a mom as well, those are kids that are going to be around your kids. So exponentially, they're going to get influenced one way or another to potentially like carry on those characters' behaviors to other kids or you, or think that's normal because they're around you, around them and everything. No.
No.
Yeah.
Look,
Let's face it.
it's plain simple. It's not normal. That teenagers acting like that is not normal. But if you see how the parents are acting, they're acting like that because they get it from the parents. So the only thing that you could do is be more explicit, like more elaborate when you send out an invitation. It's plain simple. Hey, we're having the truck as we did last year, but we're limiting the invitation to only the children in the bus because of budgeting reasons. Ben is welcome to come. Unfortunately, nobody else is really welcome to come into the bus because of budgeting. But if you're interested in joining Ben inside the bus as well, let me know, and you guys can send me whatever the amount is for the portion for the 2 other kids and for you and your husband. That's it. If you're inviting them to the movie as well, hey guys, you can send it to everyone, the same message. We are going to the movies to see the whatever movie, fill in the blank, who cares? To see Moby Dick. Whatever it is, please make sure that you purchase your ticket in advance. We'll see you there. That's it.
Yeah.
Plain simple. Wash your hands. That's how you wash your hands. You don't have to correct anybody's kids. You don't have to correct any adult. You don't have to confront them. But set the rules in advance so nobody's surprised, because if they show up and they haven't paid, then plain simple, when they show up, you can say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get extra tickets because I did mention in the message or whatever that you should cover your part.
Yeah. And then they get there and they're all upset. They're like, what you mean you ain't get my
What
ticket?
you mean you didn't get my ticket?
Like, wait, I wasn't valid.
Some people are just entitled like that.
Yeah.
They will take advantage of you, and it's not that they know. Yeah, they know. The fact that they're rude and all that shit, they know what they're doing. They're taking advantage of you.
Yeah.
They're taking advantage of you and stuff. So it's time for you to, you don't have to put your foot down if you don't feel like it, but set up the rules. And if after you send out the invitation with those set parameters, they still violating these things, then guess what? That's where you're going to have to stop being too nice. Either you stop being friends with them completely and you talk to your son and let him know. Because at the end of the day, you have to also teach your son, you have to take care of your family. You cannot let other people walk over you. Your son is not a baby. If you sit your son down and you explain it to your son, okay, because you have to teach your son, you don't have to keep relationships with people who are not okay, who are not treating you right.
Mean too. No.
That kid is going to get older, B, and that kid is going to start treating your son like that, ma'am. What are you going to do then if you got your son used to keeping friendship just because? No.
Yeah.
No,
Set the standard. Yeah.
Sit your son down and tell him if after you set parameters, sending out those messages before inviting them, and it's not working and they're not getting the message, sit your son down and explain to him and make an example out of this. You know why? Because you're not ripping your son away from this beautiful friendship. No, you're teaching your son, hey, this is what happens when people are not treating you properly. This is how you handle it. This has to be an example.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You hate confrontation, but guess what? You're setting up your son here. Then eventually your son is going to handle somebody else's bullshit just because I don't want to be confrontational. No, I'm sorry, but.
Yeah, maybe it's a lesson she got to learn too, you know? So, again, like bringing on to his kids and everything. Yeah, y'all. All right.
Let us know what you think in the comments.
Right? Comment down below.
Tomorrow's episode, these experiences made these Redditors walk out on a first date.
Oh my God.
Hello, V.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.